possible finals of ML9 Gauntlet. Alrighty. I'm gonna share the stream. The lobby. Hopefully the game didn't kick me from the starting. So this is the house of our ML9 gauntlets. After this there'll still be one more game. Oh, the music is still on. Screw it. I forgot. I accidentally left it on. Does it sound good though? If it sounds good, I wouldn't mind leaving it here. I think it's a pretty good song. It's just for the banning and picking stage. I don't think the music is that bad. But yeah, I accidentally left it on though. My bad on that. Why don't my do not disturb it? Let's please turn that on. If the music isn't bad, you can tell me though. But I do like it myself. I do quite like it. It'd be nice if it fits. But enough about the music. Oh, the music is too loud. Yeah, let me quickly turn it off. I forgot it on as soon as the stream started. Okay. But the bans are out from the first bans are out from both sides. Shinigami did some pretty good bans by banning Valer and Yves. Meanwhile, RNK decided to ban out Yuzhong and Ling. Very good focus bans. You have the Ling ban to counter Kaze, the Valer and the Eve bands as well counter phase, so it doesn't pick those annoying mages. It might pick Farsa though. I think Farsa is what phase will go for here as his mage pick, but let's see as the game proceeds. Shinigami coming out their first pick, Sicilian, RNK Queen or Queen, taking out that Sicilian that we've seen a couple times this tournament. Hopefully it works. Meanwhile, on RNK's side, Risk is taking out Paquito while Defiant takes out Cho. The punching duo, let's see how they'll perform for this tournament here. Shinigami going to their second two picks. Maybe seen a Martis pick. Maybe just a chance to flex some skins, but maybe seen a Martis pick in this tournament. And our Salvi is showing the Tig. And yes, they did go with the Martis pick. Martis in this tournament. That is something I'd like to see. Off-meta picks that might end up still being strong.
To the very end.
So off-meta pick Martis, and then we have Tig. Martis nice against Paquito. I mean, let's see how it performs. I don't really play either that much, so I can't really talk that. What have I done? I can't really talk much on that. Meanwhile, RNK's third pick from RNK Jero might be Esmeralda or Clint, changing to Clint at the last second. So their first three picks are now going to be Cho, Paquito, and Clint, while on Shinigami's side it's going to be Sicilian, Tig, and Martis. And both sides take out their last two bans swiftly, not wasting any time. Banning Phobius and Loi from both sides. Funny how Shinigami banned 3 mages. They really don't want FaZe to have a good time this tournament, huh? Try to ban out FaZe completely by that banning out Valer, banning out Farsa, and banning out Eve. RNK took the more flexible side, banning out Kaze's Link, and then just banning Yuzhong and Paquito as good bans. Okay. And we have FaZe, as I expected, probably going to pick out that Farsa, which he did. And from Shinigami side, we see Kaze showing and locking Link. Now they are missing one last pick, which is I think another side laner. Chill tank most likely. Yeah, I think so too. Why are these messages fun? Or Xborg. Yeah, I see Xborg. Nice. These people are anti-FaZe. Like for real though, the first two bans were against FaZe, and then they decided to ban him out again with the last one, banning out Loi. And he was forced to take out that Farsa. But I mean, I think Farsa is a bad pick here, because can anyone on RNK, apart from maybe Sicilian, really reach Farsa that quickly? I think the faster pick here is a very good choice from RNK here. And RNK last picking from ROK, Lancelot Jungle. The bans are out, the picks are out, and now the game will begin shortly. Looking at the draft, I can't really say which I feel is superior though. If we're looking at, I mean, Cho Tank isn't really meta, and then you have another off meta Mattis. I really couldn't tell you which is superior, but what I can tell you is that this is the first game of the ML9 Nostalgia Cup that is today anyway. Today, for now at least, we'll be having RNK versus Shinigami, family versus family. It should be really nice to see. I'm your host, Lapis Lazuli, for this game, and the game will begin shortly. Let's check out the picks one more time. I really want to see how this Martis pick will perform, to be honest. I want to see how the Martis pick will perform.
Welcome to Mobile
because, you know, I very much enjoy seeing off-meta picks. I want to see how Martis will perform. I want to see how Cho Tank will perform as well. Although Cho Tank isn't really something that we've not seen before from RNK. I think it's one of their strats that they go, particularly with Defiant. But anyway, let's see how they go out. And we have Clint laning against Paquito. It's quite interesting that they would choose to put Martis in Clint's lane. Seeing as Martis is supposed to do well against Paquito, it would make more sense for them to, you know, put him in lane against the person he counters. At least get that advantage. So dealing very good poke damage to Tig. His HP is almost below 50%. And the fight hasn't even started yet. Lance coming in to secure that little wanderer, which he does, causing Kazi to retreat to very low HP. So if they wanted to invade his jungle, they could. Cecile with that Purify. Ooh, I didn't notice. That's true. Still has no Purify. Making it a pretty easy target. On the side lanes, Clint is really not holding back on trying to bully this Martis here, but I think that may cost him his life if he's not careful. Martis pops that Vengeance here. I'm sure if RNK's team didn't come to assist, Martis would have definitely gotten that first blood on Clint there. But still, Clint's damage and that range, it's really something you don't want to be up against as a laner. It's hard to go against. And we have Tig pulling Cho here. Cho's HP keeps dropping. I think Lance is a bit slow here. That was definitely a kill he could have gotten on Tig earlier. He dropped anyway, feeding the first blood to that Clint for that long range and damage. Now it's safe to say RNK has the advantage for this first thought, but Cho's HP is way too low. Meanwhile, all Shinigami's members are at relatively full HP. Lagging. I thought so too, because after that ult, it took him at least 1 full second to follow up with his skills. So I'm not sure if it was lagging or if it was intentional, but small mistakes like that can really cost him the game, especially when up against a Tig or a Martis that can use that split-second advantage to control you. Farsa dropping our ult, I think a bit premature though. Although it's good damage to Tig. Tig's HP is dropping. He tries to push them with his skill too, but he's still going to drop. And now Cho might drop here, but I think not. Roger was definitely going in for him though. Sicilian coming in with that assistance, allowing him to get the kill on Lancelot. Good synergy from the teams. I think Farsa definitely used that ult a bit too early there. Even if it was to get a kill, it was still just a kill on the tank. Well played from Salvi there, getting that turtle. Now back to the top lane matchup. I really want to see this Clint versus Martis matchup, and Martis, I think he's having a very good time staying just out of Martis's. Clint having a good time just staying just out of Martis's range. I think that's what's called zoning or something, or kiting rather. He's doing really well to kite him, but now I think his kiting may fail as Martis drops that Vengeance. He would have definitely gotten the kill, but Flicker saved him. And now a very good gank from Roger, but he misses his skill 1. That would have been a very good chance for a kill. Now Tig might be overextended once again. Good ult from Farsa, but as his blink saved his life, and Mats may be caught out in the enemy formation here. He's going to drop, I think, followed by Roger. Very nice pick from Cho. Now I think Tig may be the third one to drop from Shinigami here. Lance, I think, can get this kill on Sicilian though. And of course, not able to get the kill. Bit of a wasted retribution there. On bot lane, I've not really been watching the Paquito versus Xborg matchup. I wonder how that's going. I'm really more interested in the Clint versus Martis matchup. And it's safe to say Clint is definitely winning. He's having a pretty easy time kiting Martis and dealing good damage and evading him right before he gets close, which is kiting essentially. Squabble possibly happening mid lane. Sicilian's HP is way too low, and so he's going to get died and he gets killed. But Lancelot is caught under the turret and so will drop to that turret damage. Very good at saving his skill 2 and his ult for the Lancelot. Getting that kill thanks to the turret shot. But anyway, another turtle has dropped. The first turtle went for Shinigami. But now let's see how this third turtle will go. Cho is caught out in the enemy formation here. He kicks Roger, but there's hardly any follow-up. And I think he may drop here. Roger goes in and gets the kill. Lance looks, he wants to get this kill. Roger escapes with a sliver of health. Didn't watch that top lane, but the matchup I've been meaning to look at when I wasn't there, something interesting happened. Clint managed to get a really nice kill on Martis there. I think I can take the advantage now and push this turret, as none of the RNK members are anywhere near this place. I think we've seen the first turret drop. Also bot lane, RNK took that turtle. And it's a 1-1 turtle trade for either side. And bot lane, Xborg is taking quite a beating from Paquito. They're completely breaking his shield, and Paquito used that double dash and flicker to escape before anything unsightly happened. Now Tig walking into the second mid bush to give some vision. And we have Cho going in on Xborg here. Really nice kick, and Paquito is going to give some follow-up damage to get that kill. There's hardly anything Roger can do here. Ooh, very good pull from Sicilian. I think if T can get a really nice CC here. Unfortunately, that won't be happening. Paquito is way too fast, way too much shield, way too much CC. He's going to be able to survive. I think Lance, taking those minions, is going to go in on Sicilian right away. Good push from Tig, yes. Tig saved Sicilian's life there. It's simple to say. Although good Lance, though, he went in. Would have gotten the kill too, but Tig does well against this hero. Lance using that red tree on the small can. Very nice kicks from Cho there, getting the kill on Tig. I didn't think they would commit, seeing as was the enemy tank, but they still went in anyway. And Cho going in again, but he does not have his ult this time. And Roger, not interested in that kill, just takes his buff and goes back. Let's take a quick small look at the build now. So everyone has and what everyone plans to build. Roger already has his Wind Talker, going for that War Axe next. Building War Axe and going straight for BOD. Just getting full damage, full burst, at least to get some damage before he falls out late game. Paquito as well. I mean, does not have War Axe just yet, but is still performing really well. Spell Vamp and then Brute Force Breastplate for that extra tankiness, and it served him well. Good damage from Sicilian, but it's not enough. Tig walking past, just directly past Cho, and now he's going to get a kick on Sicilian, but there's no follow-up. Nothing wasted, nothing lost. Also, what just happened? I didn't notice. Paquito seemed to have dropped. I didn't notice that. And then Roger as well gets a kill on Farsa. And Roger wanting that triple kill. I think he's going to get it. Double kill on Lancelot. And I'm not sure what just happened there. I think it was a series of misplays. But in the top lane, we have Clint versus Martis, the matchup I've been meant to watch all game. I think because of Martis overextension, it's going to drop. Because of Clint's overextension, it's going to drop to Martis. I think Martis is going to take this advantage now and push his turret, at least give his team a little bit more breathing room from that turret. Mid lane turret drops to Sicilian now. Farsa using our ult really nicely to zone out the Shinigami members before they get too close. And Matt is doing as I expected, taking that turret with his attack speed passive. Gone in seconds. It will pay him well to leave as quickly as he can, maybe recall, as there's a Lance and Farsa that are hot on his trail. Slight lag we see there. I think Cho may be overstepping his boundaries here. May drop to Roger now. But no, I don't think so actually. Cho gets a really nice kick, but there's no follow-up on him and Roger will still get that kill.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Do this so we can see the full fight in action. Roger is still going in. I think he's going to get that kill on Lance as well. No, he doesn't get the kill. Lance is immune on his skill too, saving him just in time. There's a Lord ready, but I don't think either side wants it at this point, particularly Shinigami. So they're just going to invade and take Lancelot's buff. Now we have Kaze going in on Patito here, but I don't think he has the damage just yet to kill him that fast.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
And Cho, I think, may be caught out here as he went in on Tig for some reason. Oh, it seems like they want to get the kill on Sicilian here with that flame shot from Farsa and ult from Lancelot. But Shinigami's members are way too far, so they couldn't capitalize on anything. Cho again being caught out here. I think he may drop. Xbox goes in and so does Roger. And Patito, not wanting to back down from that fight, goes in on Roger. Supposed to just get him freely poked. The buff seems to be behaving a bit weird. And I think Shinigami's members may be overstepping their boundaries here. Sicilian is going to get this kill on Tig. Escaping with just a sliver of health now. Lancelot is going to be lost. I said Sicilian instead of Lancelot, sorry. Nice attempt from Lancelot though, taking advantage of Shinigami's overconfidence and overextension. But I guess the damage just wasn't there. Let's take one more look at the builds from this menu. I guess maybe Lance had Endless Battle and to kill the Tig. I was just going for raw burst. True damage is just as important. Okay, looks like a fight about to happen. Let's resume this visual orientation. Shinigami really has the advantage now. I mean, RNK had the advantage early game, but now Shinigami, they are going in on the RNK's jungle here, showing their dominance. Now a level 2 12-minute Lord has dropped. I'm not sure which side looks like they may want it. Most of RNK's members are top lane. We have Clint and Joe as at top at the moment. I think they do well to rotate to the bot lane. I just keep an eye on the bushes so Shinigami doesn't steal that Lord from right under their noses. I guess it's pretty silent. It's a pretty silent match for now. I don't know what's happening. Cho might be overstepping his boundaries once again. And I think Paquito may be caught out. He's going to get comboed by Tig. Very nice two-man ult from Tig. Ooh, but Clint is really starting to show that damage and range. And Lance gets the kill on Roger as well. Clint dealing good damage from behind. Prasa also gets the kill on Tig there. But now Lance is going. I think he's going to get 2 kills here. Of course, he's not backing out just yet, and Farsa secures the kill. It's the only good idea here. They have to take that Lord, but very nice Martis split pushing RNK's top. Even if they get this Lord here, as long as Martis pushes that top, they'll still have a slight advantage in minions. I think Martis may drop. Martis drops a combo control, but I think their turret drop. I think you can get a quick look at that side of the map. Yeah, the turret dropped. So that means Shinigami will have super minions from the top lane. So I think RNK would do
Blue
best to
team
maybe
turret
focus
has
that
been
lane and
destroyed.
get super minions as well. That's why the Lord is going to be crashing down anyway. So in a couple of moments, we'll be possibly seeing a really nice team fight from both sides here. Let's see Tig, continuing his plays from the start. Let's see Roger going in, getting that reap damage. Let's see Sicilian dealing damage. And from RNK's side, let's see some dives from Cho. Let's see some dives from Lancelot. Let's see some good follows from Farsa. And Clint just, I guess, staying at the back and dealing damage. Expect to see some plays from Paquito as well. Paquito is just top bot lane though, pushing that lane. Probably going to
Blue
push it
team
down
turret
to
has been
Inhibitor solo.
destroyed.
But now the Lord is getting closer and closer to the Shinigami base here. And RNK's members were nowhere to be seen. Cho goes in, but I think he's going to be caught under a turret here. He goes out before it's too late. RNK's members aren't really devoting their resources into going in just yet. But Xbox getting a really nice kill. Almost solo kill on Farsa there. Lancelot getting revenge for his teammates.
Red team hero has been slain.
Almost from Martis there. Couldn't quite get the damage in on Cho. I guess the Cho tank, so kind of expected. Now I guess the turrets are kind of even Steven here, as both sides top lanes have dropped and the super minions are going to be in effect. Sicilian, I guess we haven't really seen too much from him just as it gets closer and closer to the late game, we'll start to see some one-shot antics. So I guess Shinigami just has to play well until then. But I think it's safe to say that I think maybe RNK may have the better late game apart from Sicilian here. Because the only real late game here is Sicilian and Roger isn't even that much late game. This is still kind of situational. And Cho going in full suicide as long as he got that turret, I guess it didn't matter much to him. And I mean, even if he dies here, it's still a very good trade here. The life of one Roma for an inhibitor turret, that's what makes the difference between getting super minions and not getting super minions. But Cho almost managing to escape his life. Very good chase from Martis and Roger there. And I think Clint and the other RNK members may be caught out. Paquito trying not to die here, trying to run, but it's not enough. Sicilian manages to finish him off. RNK will now be on the defensive here for a little bit. I think they should focus on doing that job because I think Shinigami can take the initiative here and try to force a push. And Farsa is nowhere to be found yet. So I don't think they'll have the wave clear unless Lance is able to go in. I don't think Lance would want to go in, seeing as they have a Martis that would kind of scatter his whole plans. Clint dealing very good damage, but it's not enough. Martis escapes his life. Shinigami needs to be really careful about these side lanes. I see that bot lane, those bot lane minions pushing forward. Enhanced Lord about to drop in 20 seconds. Both sides should prepare for this. RNK should shove their waves right before the Lord's about to drop, and Shinigami should also clear their waves so they don't lose to sneaky split push from minions. I don't think RNK will be rushing this Lord as soon as it drops here. They don't seem too interested in that. Just tank versus tank bushing here. Of course, Tig is proceeding forward. I think he's going to get poked by Paquito here, but the damage is not enough. But Clint's EB, though, that endless battle passive, dealing a lot of damage. And now Cho pops that conceal roam. I think trying to get a kick on Roger here. Will he get the kick? He gets the kick. I think Roger may drop. Good damage from Farsa coming in here. Roger dropped. I think Xbox tries to go in on Farsa here, but there's not damage. There's not enough damage there. And so he's going to drop. And Cho, relentlessly trying to get the jump on Shinigami's squishies here. Paquito gets the kill on Tig. I think they should just focus on getting that Lord now. RNK should. Or I think they may just ignore the Lord now and just go in straight for a straightforward push. If you can get this camera to move, we see that Martis as well drops to the burst from Lancelot. And good damage from Farsa here. Sicilian will still try though. I think he's going to try to clear that wave, but that cost him his life. And now the first game of the day goes to RNK. GG's. I think it's the best of 3 though, so they still have a chance to come back. Shinigami, that is. But I think that was a really exciting match. Everyone can agree. It was fun to cast as well. There's still a couple more games coming. Caster panel, a big shift. But yeah, good game to both sides. That was a really fun match to watch. But let's not talk too much. There's another game coming right up. It's the best of 3. We can arrange the next match. Oh, it's the best of 1. The second game is the best of 3, is it? I guess that's GG's. RNK is going to take the victory today. Good try from Shinigami though, but I guess it just wasn't enough.